canım, ey canım, tükenmeyiz kırmak ile, eyvallah.
What's going on, guys? Politics Gaming here, and today we are doing episode 8 of the Republic of Turkey. Last time what we did, we basically had a major meeting with the United States, and for some reason I predicted the future, and in real life the presidents of Turkey and America actually met the day after I posted that video. So I'm going to go ahead and try not to predict the future, but if that happens, then on August 8th, 2017, something's going to happen in Erbil, but I'm not going to say anything further because the NSA is probably going to be bursting through my windows in about 3 seconds. Anyway, so what we are going to do... it was a suicide attack. Yeah, there was about 35 deaths. They will be missed. I think what we are going to be doing today, we are going to be cracking down on some freedoms. Let's come over here, go to Parliament, and see how they would feel about this tolerated multi-party system under state control. We did have a lot of situations back then. We had a general strike. We're going to dissolve that strike as soon as it happens, so let's go ahead and get that passed. And we have a referendum that is looking to be in favor of it slightly. So we are going to go ahead and get that referendum passed. ISIS was behind the attack in Erbil. So we're going to go ahead and skip a few days because I am expecting a general strike to happen in response because people are not wanting to give up their freedoms. No, we're not going to cover it up. They are not in our cabinet. Sour grapes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get rid of a bunch of these. Public finances, people... This is actually going a little more smoothly than I would think. Just a reminder, next week, I am actually graduating high school on next Wednesday, which, unfortunately, my graduation does fall on the night that I am expecting to post, so next Wednesday I am most likely not going to post a new episode of the Republic of Turkey. So other than that, that really will explain my absence next week. But yes, I am graduating. Law on freedom of political parties. Referendum passed. New laws therefore entered into force. Turnout was average. So let's go ahead and check this. Department of Justice. So, control measures for judges. I think that's enough state control. For now. Our deficit has been going down. I think we can actually reduce spending to something. And we will actually get a surplus. Other than that, let's go ahead and check what other law we want to pass. Change the system for electing. Maybe we can do it in one turn so we don't have to really worry about smaller parties. Change the terms. Turkish election isn't until like 2019. Religious holiday. Foreigners a threat. Let's go ahead and give some more money to our research sector. And we are going to employ 151,000 people. Of course, everyone loves that. Culture. Liberties. Criticism of the state. And criticism of religions. We are going to put this up to a referendum. Let's... Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next day, see what the repercussions of this is. Possibly going to be suffering a riot. Human rights. This looks like it's barely going to pass, but we are not suffering anything as of yet. Okay, we're going to have to go ahead and talk to our party leaders to go ahead and get this law passed to avoid any problems in the future. Give them coffee. Tell them your militants can be proud. Let's not award them the national medal. I'm sorry, but we still agree on some points. Question of the day. What is your opinion on President Trump's recent scandals? I, for one, it kind of pisses me off because I just, really want what Trump promised. I don't want the Democrats sitting there and crying about it because they didn't win the election. Other than that, I honestly want to see proof, but I am truly afraid that soon enough, President Trump will be impeached. But other than that, what is your opinion on what has been going on in the United States lately? So, the media, wonder if that law is going to get passed. Where was it? It was in culture. Criticism of the state. We cannot cancel the bill. Did it go long Christmas? Okay. And actually, well, I want to check. Inflation is going up, so what we are going to do, we are going to change our interest rate. We're going to change our interest rate to about 15%. That is going to have a drastic effect on our economy, but we need to start slowing down growth and ensure that when these contracts do disappear, we have 10% growth. That is very, very bad, because if we kill that growth all of a sudden, then our economy is going to suffer and our stock market is going to crash.
Here is our growth forecast for the end.
These are in response, this growth and this economy is in response to the recent, whoa, what is our deficit? Deficit doesn't look too bad. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm gonna render this and listen to it tomorrow, and I'm gonna go like, ah, damn. Other than that, scandal. Yeah, we're gonna attend the inauguration. Potential nuclear accident. No, but what I really want is that I want to get nuclear technology. National holiday. We're going to go ahead and attend our national holiday. And other than that, I think soon enough, I think maybe next episode, because this episode is going to be sort of short. Next episode, we are going to meet with India, just like in my intro says. And we are going to possibly get some cheap imports. I think we're going to be meeting with a couple other smaller countries to be getting small, cheap imports. Because I did receive a comment that, cheaper imports, cheap imports below your prices, I think, do reduce inflation. So that is something I'm going to really do to balance out, the contracts that we did recently open up. Which I'm actually going to look at those right now. Most of them have some good smileys. We have the U.S.-Turkey chemical agreement. It has a green smiley face. Personnel not going to have a big impact on employment, but on the volume and revenue that it will contribute to our economy is going to be beneficial. That is about a $30 billion contract. We are importing nickel and cotton from Brazil. These are beneficial contracts. Prices aren't that good, but the amount that we are importing will be beneficial to our economy. Another question. What? Ooh, yes! Yes! Mastery of nuclear fission. Nice. We're therefore and recover produced energy. Okay, let's refuse to patent this, and we are going to immediately go over to energy, and we are going to build ourselves a nuclear power plant, which we do not have in here. I think I'm going to go ahead and skip a few days. I got all excited for nothing. That's sad. Oh my god. Attack in marketplace, 95 dead. Oh my god!
The marksman must have been hiding in a building. The crowd was, as usual, rather thick, and the terrorists had time to kill many people before leaving the premises. Our services are searching for elements that may identify them, but this operation seems to have been the result of meticulous planning.
That is terrible. We are immediately going to... let's go ahead and do some espionage on Israel. Okay. Let's go to Secret Service. Let's immediately launch counterterrorism operations against ISIS, the Kurdish Workers' Party, and the Turkish Guardians of Takfirism. But, we're going to leave the Revolutionary League and the Shiite resistance forces alone. We are going to get a large number of people. We're going to employ about 15,000 people. We are also going to fund agent training tremendously. And yes, that is a terrorist attack that will be remembered for the Turkish history books for decades. We have 95 dead out of a sniper attack in Ankara. Fortunately, the president of Turkey was not harmed in the attack. He was moved to a secure location and was not harmed in the attack. We are going to go ahead and check again to see if we can build a nuclear power plant. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know what that was then. Let's go ahead and check over here. Go to our discovery tree. Advanced. This technology will allow us to improve the following activities: nuclear electricity. Okay, nuclear electricity. We need uranium. So what we can do, we can check EPR. EPR nuclear electricity. What is an EPR? I think an optimum technique that limits the risk of a nuclear accident, reduces waste emission, and increases energy production. I think that's just like the improvement of the nuclear rods. I don't know why I can't build a nuclear power plant. Yeah, that just went up. Okay. I think we're gonna let that do its thing, and nuclear. No nuclear. That's sad. I think we're gonna go ahead and invest in an oil well. Put it in the Black Sea. Let's go ahead and build an oil well just off the coast of Georgia and Russia. Other than that, yes, this is going to be a rather short episode, but other than that, if you like this episode, go ahead, leave a like, go ahead and subscribe if you have not, and we will see you guys in the next episode of the Republic of Turkey.